Hey everybody, welcome back to Vikings Connected. My name's Erin Newberg. This is the one and only Chris Hawkey.
Hi.
Huge hit last week was our brand new game show, the vI.Q test with Kirk Cousins. Please tell me you have more.
So glad you liked it because we have plenty more. In fact, this time we go around the huddle to Adam Thielen. Welcome to the vI.Q test. Today with the great Adam Thielen. How are you, sir?
I'm great. You?
It's good to see you. Well, I'm worried for you. These are hard questions put together by an expert panel of geniuses here at the Vikings Entertainment Network. So
interesting.
Take your time. We'll talk these out. Your teammates, a lot of them have already taken this test.
Same questions or different questions?
Different questions, kind of catered to them, but the final question is the same.
Okay.
We'll figure that out as we get there. How you doing, by the way? I'm sorry, I'm just moving right into things. You doing
great? Life is good.
I'm glad to hear that. Good. We'll see how it is after the vI.Q test. Detroit Lakes resides in what county? A, Hennepin, B, Menominee, C, Becker.
Becker. C. Final answer.
That's your final answer?
Yes, final answer.
Lovely area.
Yeah, great area. And it's Menominee. People will not like that you said Menominee.
It was a test. You get a half credit extra.
Oh, hey, there we go.
Now you've got 1.5 points because Becker is correct. There you go. Good. It's Menominee.
Menominee. Yeah.
Sorry, Menominee. Minnesota State Mankato was founded in what year? A, 1868, B, 1925, or C, 1885?
I really have no idea.
Yeah, this is a toughie.
But I'm going to go with B, 1925.
B, 1925. You're wrong.
Uh-oh, what is it?
A, 1868.
Wow, a long time ago.
It's a long time ago.
Yeah.
You weren't born yet, so it's okay.
Yeah, exactly.
We're gonna be fine.
It was a little before my time.
1868, that's really a long, long time ago. Which of these professional sports team has the most titles? A, Chicago Cubs, B, your Minnesota Lynx, or C, the Milwaukee Bucks?
It's not the Bucks.
Right.
I have to go with the Cubs. Back in the day, they were.
Cubs back in the day?
They were winning.
Cubs, good, and it's fun to see them win again.
Yeah.
Chicago's a good city, right? Outside of when we're playing the Bears.
That's right.
It's
That's
fun.
right.
I like that city a lot. You're a Lynx fan. I've seen you at some Lynx games.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's always a good time. Take my daughter all the time. She enjoys it. You're wrong. It's the Minnesota Lynx.
It's the Lynx.
The Lynx have.
I just figured that was like too easy. Like it was just like thrown out there, you know.
Right.
But
it's the expert panel from the Vikings Entertainment Network trying to trick you.
That's true.
Absolutely right. Go Lynx. Am I right?
Never good with those trick questions. You know?
I know. It's okay. In what round of the 2013 NFL Draft were you selected? I did not write this question and/or the answers. A, 4th. B, 6th. C, did you know that I was actually undrafted? Also, did you know that I'm a Minnesota native and that I'm a source of inspiration for every small-town Minnesota kid? If you haven't, refer to every local news story ever. Which one is it?
That's interesting. I really, this is a tough one.
I know.
You know,
I know.
You guys, it definitely was an expert that put these in here, but
she's an expert. You're exactly right.
But I'm gonna go with C, and I feel like everybody's heard that story.
Well, here's what I think. I think I can hear it one more time. Actually, I think it's a great story, and you are correct. It's C. I heard somebody ask in a press conference. I think it was yesterday. They asked Stefan if he gets sick of people asking him about the Minneapolis Miracle. Do you get sick of people talking to you about the small town thing? I
do, but at the same time, it's cool. It's cool for kids, especially, you know, know that, whatever your dream is, just go after it and never know what'll happen.
Yeah.
So that's the cool part about it.
Understood.
But it definitely does get a little old, especially when the media is talking about it all the time. And,
every time.
Last year, it definitely got overran, and people had some good jokes about that, so it was good.
In the vernacular of the people of your generation, I think you've made your bones now. I think people this year will give you a little bit of a break on that, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we'll see.
But that was correct, by the way. You did get that one right, so good. We move on to the next question. Fellow receiver, the aforementioned Stefan Diggs, hails from what school? A, the School of Hard Knocks, B, the U, or C, Maryland?
I mean, I hear about it all the time,
Right.
so I definitely know this answer is C, Maryland, because that's all he talks about.
That's all he talks about, right.
And DC.
Right.
Yeah.
It's it's almost as bad as we've had a couple of Ohio State players.
Yeah.
The Ohio State.
Yeah.
I've been corrected on that. It's worse than Menomin or Menomin or whatever. I get it wrong every time. Yeah. But obviously you're correct when it comes to C, Maryland. Talking about Stefon Diggs, are you guys as close off the field as you are on the field?
We are, yeah. He's our relationship has just kind of grown over the years, and he's just such a fun guy to be around. So,
your new offensive coordinator actually spoke about it a couple of times in the offseason about how, there were a lot of things about Stefon he didn't expect, but he's the life of the party every day on the practice field, isn't he?
Oh yeah, so much energy and flies around. Just loves to be out there. Yeah. I think that's something that we talk about all the time. We just, sometimes before you go out there, you're sore, you're tired, but you get out there and it's like, man, this is an opportunity that a lot of people wish they could have. So you might as well go have fun with it.
For sure. On to the next one. Another correct answer as he's on the comeback trail here, Adam Thielen on the vI.Q test. Who was the primary author of the U.S. Declaration of Independence? Was it A, George Washington, B, Thomas Jefferson, or C, James Madison?
This is messed up. I feel like you guys are trying to get us on these ones,
Let's just, not you guys. I just read the questions. I'm going to tell you, I felt the same way. When I read your questions, I'm not going to lie to you, they were a little harder than everybody else's.
I always just go, when I do a multiple choice test, I always go with B. So I think it's B.
That's the same exact thing I did. I'm not even kidding you. That's how I got through high school, because it was B more times than not. And this time, you're right. It is B.
See?
Well done. You
See?
trust your instincts. That's good. Thomas Jefferson.
Works every time.
That's fantastic.
Don't do that at home, kids.
No,
Seriously.
no,
don't
actually
do that.
study. Don't. Yeah,
study.
for sure. Right. Which planet is the furthest from the sun? Is it Pluto? Is it Neptune? Is it Saturn?
I feel like one of those planets is like no longer a planet or something.
Right, I've heard that.
So you're probably like trying to get me here, but
Right.
I think it's Pluto, A.
Pluto. And do you remember which of the because that rings a bell for me too, which of the planets was the one they said is no longer a planet?
I'm not sure.
I don't either. I think it actually was Pluto.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but
So Neptune.
I messed myself
the
up.
correct answer. You did. You talked yourself right out of it. That's right. So it is Neptune, which is the farthest from the sun, and I do believe it is because Pluto is no longer a planet. Trick question.
So I was right at one time.
I think you were right. Yeah. You know what? Another half point, Brad. That's another half point for you right there. Now here's the fun one. This is the fun one. This is a tiebreaker. In case everybody gets the same amount of questions, or we put them into rankings at the end of the season, we ask this question. Now, if this was like the gumball game where you guess how many gumballs are in the jar, you got to give me an exact number.
Exact number.
And we'll tell you who was the closest at the end of the season, okay?
All right.
How many lakes are actually in the state of Minnesota? The state of 10,000 lakes. How many are actually here?
I'm going to go with 10,000. 435.
10,435.
But I feel like I've heard that it's actually less than 10,000 lakes, but they say 10,000 lakes, so I could be way off.
That's a really good guess. Adam Thielen, everybody, on the vI.Q test. Congratulations. Hey, before I let you go, you did well on this test. How'd you do on the Wonder Lake test?
I don't even know. I would love to know.
You didn't even have to take it ever.
No, I took it.
Oh, you did take it?
I took it, but they never told me the score.
They never told you the score?
Either that's like a really bad thing or a really
Maybe you got a
good
perfect
thing.
score.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I would tell everybody.
But the funny thing is, like, if I did really good,
Yeah.
like I was actually, like, I've always convinced myself that it was one or the other, right?
Sure, sure.
But I feel like if I did really good, it'd be like all over the media, like,
Yeah.
he killed it.
That's true.
You're
right.
So
That's weird. I wonder who we could ask. Let's get an investigation.
maybe we should just leave it.
Maybe we should
Yeah,
leave it alone?
Yeah, leave
Good
it under
idea.
the rug.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, we are so grateful that you did so well on the vI.Q test. Thanks, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Have a great
Appreciate
season.
it. Yes,
Take
sir.
care. Adam Thielen.